beach, being by water, is just superb. So as we're walking up the sea wall, or the estuary wall, if you're new to the channel, thank you very much. Please think about clicking and subscribing. If you're a returner, thank you very much. It's much appreciated. What a compliment. And wow, what a vista. So for those of you that have followed or seen some of the previous footage of Burnham, in the distance on the right is where I took a very brief walk. And this is a continuation. That's the docking facility for big yachts and riverboats, or any boat out of the water, for works, for storage, for repair. That path begins just on the distance there where you can see it. The smell of the brine on the air. People out enjoying their Sunday. Their Sunday morning. A lot worse ways to spend a Sunday morning, I would posit. So, having left my previous selfie stick at home base, very surprised and very, very pleased to find that one of the shops that's open sells selfie sticks. And I suppose one selfie stick is as good as another. Somebody out. Morning sail. Taking advantage of the offshore breeze. The offshore breeze is quite a well-known phenomenon. So as the sun comes up and it warms large bodies of water, hot air is lighter than cold air. So the hot air over the water rises, creating a partial vacuum, which draws the air from the land towards the sea. That's the breeze we're experiencing. And conversely, of an evening, the cooler air as the sun passes over the horizon or over the zenith, the air above the water begins to cool. It drops, pushes the air beneath it back onto land, the onshore breeze. Favour of Burnham is the absence of litter. For me, that's always a good sign. Always a good sign for a place. It shows that it's cared for. So this is Burnham on Crouch and District Museum. Closed today. Who knows, perhaps on another day we'll come back and it's open and we can see what delights that holds for us. Wonderful mix. New building, old building, it's like a sail loft where has been repurposed by the museum. Some faux old architecture. It's interesting, isn't it? The windows on this place The gargoyle on the peak of the roof. They're shaped to perhaps resemble or cast the mind back to sail. How nice is this? So it's lovely and warm as it is today. I think the opposite might be true during the winter months. But hey, I heard a lot of people that have moved abroad, one of the things that they miss is their seasons, their seasonal weather. Take that for granted. Winches and the derricks for offloading and loading. Perhaps we'll find out a little bit more about the history and the heritage of Burnham. As I was being driven over here on the bus, I noticed that the surrounding fields had all been harvested. So perhaps these were loaded with grain for London or for whatever mills. Perhaps they were used for loading and unloading other things. Any suggestions, any ideas, please let me know. Don't know it all. Pretty expansive houseboat. Looks like an old lugger or a cargo boat. And a gin palace. Yeah. Each to their own. Now, that is some scenes or some scenery. Very, very old buildings. Just gone past an area of relatively new build. It's nice to see. Very nice to see. Morning. Oh, so I'm seeing advertised seal trips to Essex. On board the Celtic Prince. Oh, just got to stop and... Oh, the smell of that. That's a jasmine. That is beautiful. Very, very nice.
If we're being realistic, I would say 25. Yeah, 25. I'll say 27.
Very, very well appointed superior building there. Goodness me. I wonder what the construction cost then compared to the construction costs now are like. Hey. Just poking his head into the breeze. The grapevine. And again, a similarly old building. Lots of old buildings on the waterfront here. So I'm going to go and have a look and see what uses these buildings have been put to. Another mechanical winch, derrick. I don't think that this is where the seal trip office is. There's a seal trip boat. So, small footprints, leave no damage, do no harm. Not being challenged, but very, very significant piece of flood defence there. High tides, surge tides, storm tides. Bearing in mind we're walking up on the sea wall, which is raised, which is elevated. And I've just seen somebody in a car liveried up for seal trips. How nice, let's take the opportunity.